Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing top-down action strategy survival game Survivor Squad, where you control a group of survivors, a squad, and try to fight back the infected zombie horde. The game primarily features a campaign mode, although there's a couple other game modes that I'll show off. So I'm going to load my campaign that I saved right after the tutorial part of it. There you go. Tutorial messages. Basically it has a map. You travel to nearby locations, and then, eliminate the zombies, gather resources, and then keep on trucking, trying to find the scientists at the end of the randomly generated area. So, in between levels, you can craft new objects. You get blueprints, a couple default ones, and then you find other ones out in the game world based on the resources you collect. And you see the requirements there. And then you have to collect food to feed your guys, and then gas to travel to other nodes. So we'll just go to the only node that they have. Before you go, you can do the loadout. You can actually rename the survivors. Survivors level up, which hopefully we'll get to that point in the game. And then you can buy better weapons for them that you manufacture using stuff you find out. Each of the level areas are actually really small for the most part, especially early on in the campaign. There's randomized weather that affects your visibility range, and you can also see there's some graphical effects from it. You can box select them or individually select units, toggling them between them with the number keys. Basically, you just go around. There's 17 little infected guys here, so we have to kill all 17 in order to leave the level. So there you go. You'll notice that if you give them a move order, they won't stop and engage the infected, which is kind of annoying. I kind of wish there was a stop button. Maybe there is, and I'm just missing it. So you have to kind of micro them in that sense. Otherwise, they'll attack them automatically if they're stopped. There you go. Actually need to toggle his gun on. You also have to micromanage which weapon they use, which is why that guy was getting attacked. So you can see that there's definitely line of sight. You can drag and point the arrow into which direction you want in the face, which is pretty interesting. Usually my plan is to get rid of them all in the entire building first, and then worry about, there they are, gathering resources second, after I make sure that all the guys have been gone. So they're all coming around here. Hey guys. Catching them all in the doorway. After there's 5, it actually shows you the locations of the other ones, which is pretty handy. Move these guys up. Hey, how's it going? Have the Congo line come and get slaughtered, and then we'll go just move up to this other guy. So the line of sight's pretty cool. Reminds me a lot of Age of Fear, a game that I reviewed. So we'll just park them there and take them out. There we go. If you hold down shift, it shows all the locations you can search for scrap with the little things here. Another interface thing I'd like to have is the ability to queue up different actions. As it stands, you have to give each search command an order, which is really tedious at the end of the game. I don't mind the search procedure, but having to search each individual thing instead of just, holding down a button and queuing up a bunch is a little annoying. So I've got a bandage. We'll actually give them the bandage. Where else do we gotta go over here? Go up there, go over there. You can zoom in if need be. You can switch between them with the number keys too. So notice that the enemies are pretty basic and that they're actually full. So let's see what's in this last little area. Yeah, I don't really need wood. Alright, so we'll get out of here. The enemies are pretty basic to begin with, but then they get some special abilities that make them harder to deal with later on. It's pretty interesting. So gain some experience. Every time that you end a level, you have to go back to a secure one. So there we go, which spends some gas. Let's see if I can build a gun for the other guy. I can. Not enough cloth yet, though, so I'm going to craft that. So both guys have guns. And we'll travel over there. So you get a gun, you get a knife, you get a bandage. And here we go. On to area number 2. Each of these levels are randomly generated buildings. Obviously adds a lot of replay value. So is the city. The city is different every time. You know, the way that the nodes are connected. Although it's pretty linear, to be honest. I need to put both these guys on gun. There we go. One thing that they won't do, another kind of piece of micromanagement, is they won't switch to melee weapons when the enemies are close, which is kind of annoying. I kind of wish that they would just automatically toggle to knife if they're in melee range. That'd be another interface thing I would change. So, you know, little minor things like that that add to usability. This guy's coming around, so... yeah, we'll go find this other guy wandering around. Obviously, the first couple levels are pretty easy. There we go. Alright, let's go get some stuff. Uh-huh. Scrap. Scrap. Search in the building. Coming up nothing here. Let's go in here. He got food. I actually need to make some room for that food crate. So you can switch stuff between them if they're close enough. There you go. You pick up that food crate. You only have room for 2 more things. If I was smart, I would have remembered what I need to build the next level of weapons, but alright, that's about it. You gotta find blueprints to unlock better weapons. So I actually kind of need armor now. 1 more level should level them up. Let's see, can I build here? I don't think I can. Those are my controlled cities. Each city gives you a level of stuff. So we gotta go back here. Alright, I'm gonna try to build up here. Ah, there we go, build. So what that'll do is that'll make that a safe node. So I can go back to that so I don't have to waste the gas coming all the way back. So I'll go after this area here. Take the bandages. And move out. I don't think I have enough cloth for any armor anyway. Hopefully I will after this. Alright, 24. Let's do this. Through the window. Here they come. I do like how they automatically turn to engage if things are nearby. So, I mean, the game definitely has some elements of reduced micromanagement, and then other areas the interface isn't quite as elegant as I'd like to see it.
On the way.
Oh, there you go. Get them through the doorway. Doorways are good ways to funnel them, as you can see. I'll just go outside and take care of this guy. Hey, buddy. Nice. You may join my team. Cool. Found a survivor. I'm a survivor. This is the tedious part of the game, but this will definitely increase the amount of loot, you know, and the firepower. So I'm gonna have to manufacture this guy a gun too. He has like nothing. You go in that room.
Ready.
Food crate. Alright, he's full. I think that's about all we're gonna find there. Oh, no, there's stuff over there.
Yeah, on it.
Almost everything.
Yes.
Yeah. You grab it.
Building loot.
Alright, building fully looted. Let's get out of here. Yay. Up, guys leveled up. That's good. So now I just have to go back one spot. So, you know, as long as you put a couple of spots in the middle there. Craft that. One short on getting armor. Don't really need a video camera. Alright. Let's go, and we'll pick our level up. Get this guy's gun. So, level up, you get to pick a skill. Your level 2 skills are grants bonus against nearby enemies. I like that. This one is against enemies attacking your team. That's good too. And then a melee thing, but I don't have a high level melee guy. So, there you go. And here we go. There's shops that you can encounter along the way where you can buy stuff with your scrap. Oops, spitter time. This is where it starts to get difficult. Alright, everybody on their weapon. Oh, there's a jumper. Jumpers will get somebody and then they can't attack them. Although that may be because I have them set to ranged weapons. Oh, the alarm. Awesome. Ooh, yeah, acid. Move. Crap. Yeah, this is where it starts to get a little crazy. Go. One of my guys died. Awesome. Get a band-aid. This is working out so well. Goodness gracious. Alright, turn that dang thing off. Oh, man, that didn't go so well. Shoot them. This guy's almost dead. Shoot. Alright, almost done. Well, that fared well, didn't it? That was pretty terrible, actually. I guess there's only 2 guys left. Get them through the window.
Hi, Daddy.
Alright, that's it for that level, so let's try to find what we can find here. Alright. Don't really need that guy's gun, it takes up a lot of space. I don't know if I find another survivor. It kind of depends on what I can find here in this building. Oh, so you found a gun anyway. There's a bandage, you need that.
Got it. Yeah. Yes. Ready. I'm full.
Personal defense system. I think I'll probably just take that blueprint, to be honest. I'm gonna throw away this wood.
Yes.
Alright, that's all I can take. The unfortunate thing of only having a couple people on your team. There's a couple shops. Go back to our secure location. Alright. We do have enough for one thing of armor. Personal defense. Don't have any copper wool yet. Alright, some big levels here. Let's go to this one. We're gonna probably die anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Give this guy the armor. Here we go. So a bigger level, more stuff to kill. I suspect I'm going to die in this level.
On the way.
Game is difficult. There's no difficulty settings, but the game is certainly quite... And there's a heart thing too. With the heart, it'll just keep spawning infected until you kill it. So that's where I'm going to head towards first. Oh, crap. I'm already dead, basically.
On it. On the way.
This thing's like way far away. You can see how much bigger this level is than previous ones. Yeah, I'm dead. There's no way. Yep, there we go. Nice. Alright, well that's a look at the campaign. We'll go back to... Alright, the other part of... well, actually there's two more parts. That was the campaign. The survival mode basically just gives you a linear set of levels, just like the campaign. The Death Lab mode is actually pretty interesting. What you do is you get a certain number of points for each kind of item, and then you allocate them all to begin with. So for example, you can have a guy with a couple guys, actually is what I'm going to do, with really good guns. And then I'm going to have a couple melee guys, or at least one main. Well, I'll give two people with axes. And then give them some armor. Do 8, 4, 4, 4. And then give them an item. So we'll do that one. And you get to, this is basically all the items you can craft in the main campaign, which is pretty interesting. Let's see what I want to do here. Those are dumb. Let's do a sentry gun, even though I waste 3 points doing it. Then you can give him a special ability. I'm going to make this my melee guy. Give him a melee guy. Sharpshooter and sharpshooter. That'll work. Alright. Move out. Okay, so basically it's just a series of levels. So we have
Yes. Yeah.
2 melee guys and 2 range guys, and we'll have at it. You have to find the exit basically before the timer runs out. So good times.
Got it.
Alright, this way? Nope.
I'm going. On it.
Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between the wall and the door, which can get to be kind of confusing. Uh-oh. Yeah, alright still. This is basically like a little survival mode. I gotta find exit. Randomly generated levels again.
On the way.
Ugh, dead end again. Come on, people.
Got it. On it. Reloading. On the way. On the way.
Is this it? Yeah, there we go. Alright. You take the med kit.
Yes.
Alright. Level 2. I think the inability to move and target at the same time might be intentional, just to cut down on, you know, or to make the game more difficult. So, again, hard to tell the difference between walls and doors. I think this is the door over here. There we go. Take that. I'm going to give you the med kit. Alright, third lab.
Ready. On it. Got it.
What are you doing?
On the way.
Again, I'd really like just a stop button. I'm about to die anyway. Oh, there's some acid. Yeah, we're gonna die here. There we go. I knew that was coming. Alright. Well, that's Survivor Squad, so let's keep it on this game over screen for posterity's sake. It's pretty enjoyable. It's difficult, but the randomization of the level layouts is interesting. The ability to craft your own weapons from loot, basically, you know, if you liken it to a role-playing game, is pretty neat. Gives you, once you get far enough in the campaign, gives you some choices on where to go next. So you can eventually, you know, take on larger and larger hordes. I'd like there to be a couple changes to the interface, like adding the ability to stop or attack while moving, and stuff like that. There's good enemy variety. I like the fog of war. And the levels are generally pretty quick until you get to the really big levels, so you can finish the game, you know, each part of the game rather quickly. And it has the, you know, the alternative game mode here where you pick the upgrades in addition to the campaign. So, you know, if you like the top-down shooter type games, then this is something you could definitely check out. So that's all I have for today. So until next time, bye now.